So Derek Chauvin is back in the news for supposedly holding a black 14-year-old by the throat, kneeling on his neck in 2017, and he struck him with a flashlight apparently on numerous occasions because he hasn't
got enough years in prison ahead of him already.
At this point, it seems almost like they're just trying to stick it to somebody. I don't know if it's Republicans. I don't know if it's white people. I don't know if they're trying to get reparations of some sort. I don't know. I don't know if that family, I don't know if the family came out and said, oh, George Floyd's family made $27 million. I don't know how it's going to be taxed. $27 million off the case. We should do the same. I don't know what happened. I don't know what
spontaneously
occurred to make somebody think, oh, now's the right time. This guy got 60 years in prison. You've already gotten money from the government of Minnesota. What occurred? What occurred that all of a sudden this is coming out into the light? Who's reporting on this? Who's the sources? Where are the sources?
Okay.
There's an indictment, and it was filed in Minnesota court on Thursday, and it alleged Chauvin held his knee on the neck and upper back of a black 14-year-old who was lying prone, handcuffed, and unresisting during an arrest in 2017. Chauvin was obviously recently found guilty of 3 charges, I believe, second-degree murder, manslaughter, and something else I can't remember. The 14-year-old at the time is saying that he couldn't breathe. He said he couldn't breathe. Again, it just seems like a ploy. It doesn't seem like something that's natural. It seems like the timing is too
perfect
for this to be substantial. Why not come out in 2018 before this happens and say something about it? Why not try to get a civil case going before this? See, let me put it like this. In a civil case, having a criminal case going on really benefits you in a lot of ways, especially when a man's already been convicted of something like this. They're going to get money, I'm sure, and there's going to be a civil case coming from this as long as the statute of limitations has not been passed, which it hasn't, because 2017 was 4 years ago. I believe the lowest statute of limitations is 5 years. Some of the lower ones. This would not be subject to the statute of limitations, I don't believe. Either way, if this Chauvin guy, he could be a piece of shit. I don't support him. All I support is the right law system, the system of law. And this doesn't seem like a system of law, especially if this is going to go through and they're going to get money and he's going to get charged again with something else. That's fine. I mean, the guy's probably already going to spend the rest of his life in jail. He's if he gets out, he'll probably get attacked by somebody. In jail, he'll probably get attacked by people, unless they put him in an isolation box. That's not really what I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at, like, the ramifications. The precedent this sets is horrendous. It's horrendous. And I believe that this situation is going to be pushed along by Black Lives Matter. And it's going to result in the family of whoever this 14-year-old that was involved in this. They're going to get money of some sort, and Chauvin may get more years. That's fine. But in future instances, you should consider coming out in 2017 and saying something instead of waiting until the man gets convicted. Black Lives Matter is at the peak of its power and saying something. It's just wrong. It's wrong, and it's corrupt.